Hey, so let me ask you something. When is the last time that you did a social media checkup on your business? I mean, when did you go in and basically make sure that you have all your accounts set and that you're providing information to your folks, and more importantly, getting feedback and responding to that feedback? Okay. The reason I'm asking is, I was listening to a couple podcasts recently where they were talking about social media checkups. It's one of the things that I do. And while they were talking about it, they pointed out some really important things, that we go out and we go to a dentist twice a year. We go see a doctor annually to get a checkup. We take our pets. I got dogs laying around here. We take our pets, to the vet on a regular basis, but we don't do this necessarily looking at our own business and doing a checkup for social media. Why is this important? Well, right now I'm trying to reach out to businesses in Western New York. We have a lot of great businesses, but I think we're missing opportunities because the business owners are experts in what they do, right? They're doing really cool stuff. And they know they have to get involved in social media, and they know they have to go out and advertise on Facebook and, put things out on Twitter, but they're missing things. And, as a business owner, you could go out and study up. That's what I do. That's what I spend my energy doing, is learning about how to leverage this social media, what elements have to be in place to track things. And I definitely want to share those with you. But as a business owner, we're missing these things. And so what can we do to do that? Well, one of the things is to do a checkup on your business to make sure that you have everything right. So as I was saying, I'm going through and trying to reach out to businesses that are in the Western New York area. And one of the things I notice when I go to their webpage, for example, I noticed that many of them are missing this Facebook pixel. So what's a Facebook pixel? Well, it's a little bit of code that goes onto your website that helps to track when people are going to your website, and then you can advertise to those people on Facebook, right? So it is possible that if you are selling objects on Facebook, that by having this pixel set, you can identify that they're on this particular page. And then what do? So you can follow them through. Do they go to the next page? And do they finally get to the checkout? If not, you can reach out to them. Or if they've just come to your website, wouldn't you want to know that, who they are, and be able to put out a advertisement to them? So that's just one element. Other elements are, do you have Google Analytics in your code on your website? So are you tracking the metrics? And based on those metrics, are you making decisions to improve your website? If you find out that you have a website that nobody goes to this one element that you think is important, what are you doing about it? I mean, first of all, do you know? Right? And Google Analytics would be able to tell you that. And then you can make changes to your website to either highlight it or just remove it. Maybe that's not even a piece of the business that people are interested in, and why are you spending energy to do that? Okay, so everything has a return on investment, whether it's your time or money, and having the right elements set up will help you figure this all out. And that's where a social media checkup is really important. So a good checkup is going to look at your website and all your different social media profiles, or your accounts that you have. Do you have full profiles for your different social media? Do you have a content calendar? Are you regularly posting to these sites? Are there certain sites that you've abandoned? Then why keep them? Why not just delete those sites? One other element that's really crucial is who has ownership of all these accounts. Ideally, if you're the business owner, you better have a handle on these accounts. And what typically happens is you'll go out and contract with a web developer, and they'll go ahead and add the Google Analytics, and they'll probably track the Google Analytics for you. But what happens if they go out of business, right? If they go out of business, all their accounts drop, your Google Analytics goes away because it's tied to them. So you need to make sure that those Google Analytics are set under your name, and you can then invite them to manage it, but you need to own it. Those are just some of the examples of things that a social media checkup would find out. You know, do you have all the passwords to your account? Another element that you may want to consider, especially if you're a brick and mortar business, is that you want to make sure that your name, address, and you know, the email address and the phone number are all correct on all these other social media accounts. If you're dealing with a restaurant, for example, you want to make sure that the location for Yelp and for, you know, the Google location sites on the Google Maps are correct. For all these different sites, you want to own those accounts, and you want to know what people are saying about your particular business. You know, if it's a restaurant, you want to know if people are saying. So part of a social media audit is to go find out what people are saying about your business. You need to be able to respond to them and be able to you know, understand what criticisms they have, or if they're giving good recommendations. Man, you want to reach out to them so you can add those recommendations maybe to your site, or to spread that good word other places. So that would be part of a social media audit. Other things that you want to take into consideration. What is your competition doing? So not only does a social media audit look at what you're doing, but it also looks at your competition, right? Are they putting out more posts? What kind of posts are they putting out? What accounts do they have? How well are they doing? Did you know with Facebook advertising that you can go in and advertise to your competitors, you know, clients or followers? Okay, that's possible. Okay, and those are strategies that you may want to consider. So you want to, those are, you know, some of the things, you know, what is your competitors doing? So really, you know, key things about a social media audit. What else? You can, as a business owner, right, this stuff is not secret. You can go on to the internet and look up social media audit or social media checkup, and you can find all kinds of great information that will help guide you. That's how I figured it out. I went out there, found out what other folks are doing, what they're focusing on, and I put together my packet based on what they're doing. Okay, plus other things that I've learned, you know, various readings and stuff like this. It took a lot of time to sort this out. Okay, as a business owner, you can do it. Okay, have at it if you want to. But is that really the best use of your time and energy, right, to do some of these other things, right? Do you do all your bookkeeping? Okay, maybe as a very small business you do, but when your business starts getting bigger, you hire out for your bookkeeping. Okay, so you have other people doing that kind of stuff, right? You may already have other people doing your social media, and that's absolutely great. Okay, are they doing everything that they need to be doing, right? Sometimes you need another set of eyeballs to look at what you're doing. Okay, So I see Holly came on. Very cool. Thanks, Holly. So what else? What else that, you know, you could be doing as a business owner? Well, you could be doing a lot of things, but I don't necessarily think that you need to go out and learn how to do a social media audit and learn all that. It takes time and energy that you could be working on your business and not necessarily working in your business. So those are some of the things that you really need to think about. So what else? Social media audit, definitely something that you need to consider. Like I said, you know, we're out there, we're going out and you know, going out to the dentist, we're going out to the doctor, we take our car to the shop to get it inspected, we get, you know, take it out to get a tune-up, we take our animals to the vets. You should give the same love to your business and your social media presence. Really dial it in. Are you doing the best? Are you exploiting the things that make your business great? So really take time to consider that as you're looking at your business. So I'm going to follow this up with a blog post. Matter of fact, I'm going to weave this video into the blog post. So you're going to see that come out this afternoon. So if you have not been to my site, it's tubarks.org. And I'll include that here. I would encourage you to go check it out, right? Talks a little bit about this idea, and I give you some links that you can go look at in case you want to do it yourself. But once again, as a business owner, is it in your best interest to go out and learn about things that are not part of your business? Or is it better use of time and money to go hire somebody to do those things and give you the best answers, you know, to help move your business forward? Okay, so things to consider. Even if you own your own social media shop, or I mean your own team that does social media for your business, sometimes having an extra set of eyeballs that look at things from a different perspective, right, can help you get to the next level. So that's why I do it. If you like this video, go ahead and, you know, kind of give a thumbs up, a like. I would really appreciate it. And you know, if you have comments, you know, please include them. And in the meantime, I'm going to go finish this blog post and get that out to you. So look forward here very shortly. And you know, thanks for joining me. But the big question is, when's the last time you did your social media checkup? When did you take your social media out to check it up, make sure that it's running smoothly? So anyways, thanks for joining me. Talk to you later.